Hello, South Sudan. Today is the Freedom Day. May 16, 1983 is a foundational date for South Sudanese as it marks the birth of the Sudan People's Liberation Army, SPLA. A mutiny led by Major Cherubino Kwanyin Bol in Bor sparked a two-decade armed struggle against the Khartoum regime, ultimately leading to South Sudan's independence in 2011. The day is observed annually as SPLA Day, a national public holiday, for the following reasons. The spark of the armed struggle on this date, the 105th Battalion of the Sudanese Army, stationed in Bor, mutinied rather than obeying orders to relocate to the north. This act of defiance was a direct response to the Khartoum government's marginalization of the South and its attempts to impose Islamic law. This mutiny is considered the day the first bullet was fired in the Second Sudanese Civil War. The birth of the SPLA-SPLM, the uprising quickly evolved from a local mutiny into a massive revolutionary movement under the leadership of Dr. John Garang de Mabior. The movement officially became the Sudan People's Liberation Army and Movement, SPLAM, serving as the primary political and military vehicle for South Sudanese self-determination. A Day of National Remembrance and Pride. May 16 symbolizes the resilience and unity of the South Sudanese people. While independence was achieved decades later in 2011, this date is celebrated to honor the veterans, wounded warriors, and the martyrs who gave their lives during the liberation struggle. It serves as a reminder of the foundational spirit of the world's youngest nation. Welcome to the amazing leaders. Honor the fathers of young nation. Dr. John Garang de Mabior, chairman and commander-in-chief of the SPLMA, he led the movement's political and military wings, pushing for the vision of a secular, unified New Sudan. Gen. Salva Kiir Mayardit, Deputy Chief of General Staff for Security and Operations. He oversaw military intelligence, manpower, and logistics, coordinating major campaigns against the Khartoum government. Dr. Riek Machar Zonal, commander who, in 1991, defected from the mainstream SPLA and formed the breakaway SPLA Nasir, later the South Sudan Independence Movement Army. His faction advocated for full Southern independence rather than unity with the North. Major Cherubino Kwanyin Bol, a founding father of the SPLMA and trusted deputy commander. After falling out with Garang in the early 1990s, he pursued alternative alliances and led various armed factions in the region. Dr. Lam Akol, a prominent SPLA intellectual and commander who joined Dr. Machar in the 1990s, forming a separate political and military wing in the Upper Nile region. William Nuon Bainey, SPLA Chief of General Staff, he was one of the senior-most commanders responsible for leading military operations on multiple fronts, though his allegiances fluctuated in the mid-1990s. If you are thinking of May 16th specifically, it is commemorated in South Sudan as SPLA Day.